Good evening, everyone. How are you doing? Welcome to the Midnight Ride with Grayman Prepping. Excuse me. Yeah. My grandson's brought me a gift from school because some other kid's mother decided, they can take care of my sick kid at school. And there's a bunch of kids at school that are sick and bringing crap home. What else I got here? I got Power Queen also ad coming up here. Now that's an ad I could look at. Power Queen. I do not need to see an older adult dating ad. Jeez. Okay, and what's coming on there? Disney was on Camp Patton. Came up on Camp Patton there. I see it's going to be another night. All right, so let's go to the top here and see who was in here first. It was Susan Galley at early this morning at 07:56 my time. And it was like, I'm sitting here doing stuff. Also, I get the pop up. I'm going like, what the heck? And I went in there and it changed it. Not only did it change it to on it, it changed it to AM from PM to AM. It also bumped it up a half hour. So, I was like, so I quickly changed it. All right, so Suzanne was the first one in here 12 hours ago. And then Phelan Clan Wolf came in. Walt Rogers, Troop 1351, Shadow Scout Swede's in here. Caitlin Strain is here. Chef Deck is here. Hey, Mark. And everybody's reporting the ads they're getting. KitchenAid. No, that's not a bad ad to get. Tax prep ad. Hey, yeah, tax day's coming up here in 5 days, guys. All right. Let's get back in here at it. Mark got a Granger ad. Diana 2 is here. All righty. So, hang on, I got to get rid of something over here. Oh, man, I'm just going so slow on stuff here. It's insane. Oh, damn it. I forgot to do the download some stuff here. Oh, well, anyways, I do have some really cool fake book pictures to look at here. I don't need to have them all up here right now. Just trying to get, instead of just loading them to the download file, they're displaying them. It's like, no. Give me a second here, folks. I got this. My head is just all screwed up with this cold. And the last one downloaded to there. Yay. Now I just need to move them over to Facebook. Facebook. There we go. What are they? Okay, so one to there is copy all those, Control X, and paste it. Okay, there we go. Now I'm ready to go here on this. We'll see what happens. And Shadow's going to get some coffee. So let me drop that down and bring up the news. And okay, I'm not going to read this one. I just want I get these ones that aren't even worth bothering, but I'm just going to put it up in here. Woman killed when hit by 2 cars. You think? Like they made a big stinking, sorry, but they made a big stinking deal out of it, like it's wars being declared. And it's like, I'm sorry, but in the San Francisco Bay Area freeways, there's at least 2 people that get killed, that die every day in car accidents. All right, so let's get down to patch here. There it is. And let's see what we got in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tonight. So all right, the first one. Actually, I'm just going to go ahead and drop the link here. Actually, I'm going to wait a minute here till I'll just get it ready to drop here. All right, so 3 dead from the same alarming virus that killed Gene Hackman's wife. Gee, 3. Oh, dear me. They have more than that in Yosemite and the other state campgrounds where they got either the platform tents or the little cabin tents, regular cabins. You have a bathroom in there and a little kitchenette and a big room and maybe a little small bedroom in the back with a queen size bed or a full size bed. So mom and dad go back there, and all of the Rugrats sit out there in the front one. Some kind of tour helicopter crashed in the Hudson today. I'm sorry, I almost want to say, did it hit another airplane that was out of spot? All right. Okay, so, this one here is let me get in here. This was sent to me by Kaylin. She sent me the link to the news article. Let's get in here on it. Top Democrat announces he's leaving the party. He's top Democrat. Where do you think that Democrat is at, huh? Where do you think that Democrat is at? Is he in the House of Representatives? Is he in the Senate? Is he a governor? Is he in the state Senate or the state House of Representatives? And Corsair Trainers is here, officially lurking. All righty. He's rowing in stealth mode so nobody sees him. And okay, Mark dropped the link for the article if you guys want to look at it. It's MSN, and 6 people on board, all deceased. All right. So anyways, this top Democrat that announced he's leaving the party, a top Democrat now, not national, not either House of Representatives or the Senate, not in the state legislature, Senate or House of Representatives. He's a mayor. And he's a top Democrat. New York Mayor Eric Adams announced he's leaving the Democratic Party and will run for re-election as an incumbent candidate following the dismissal of his corruption case this week. In other words, the judge got bought off, or the judge was a staunch Democrat. In his statement, I have always put New York's people before politics and party. And I always will. I'm running for mayor in the general election because our city needs independent leadership that understands working people. Dropping keywords there you go. He reported on his X account before sharing a lengthy video message. The mayor claimed his recently dismissed criminal charges dragged on too low, and while the false accusations were held over me, prohibited him from campaigning for re-election. Yeah, well, he's just trying to say, I'm no longer a Democrat. Republicans, you can vote for me too. Independents, you can vote for me. Ignore the criminal stuff here where the judge dismissed the case. All right, let's get back up here. The next one here is, there we go. All right. These 3 California cities, no, sorry, scratch that. My glasses were foggy. It went blurry on me. These 124 California cities just increased their sales tax. I'm going to get in here because it's going to affect Corsair trainers. All right. According to the California Department of Tax and Fee Administration, 124 cities have implemented tax changes that took effect April 1st. 5 counties also saw county-wide tax increases. Los Angeles County, sorry, Steve, Butte, Humboldt, Sonoma, and Mariposa. For example, Los Angeles County approved Measure A in November, which aims to address the homeless crisis by replacing an expiring sales tax with a higher tax without a sunset date, which means it doesn't going to say, oh, you have 4 years and it automatically dies and you got to redo it again. So they passed it without a sunset date on it. Some cities, including Long Beach, Culver City, Baldwin Park, saw sales tax increase to 10.5%. All right, cities. Let's see here. I'm just going to blow through these as fast as I can. I'm just going to, instead of saying city of, I'm just going to name the city. So Alhambra, Arcadia, CATA, Arroyo Grande, Artista, Avon, Azusa, Baldwin Park, Bell Gardens, Bellflower, Benicia. That's across the bay from us. Blue Lake, Brawley, Buena Park, Burbank, indeed beautiful downtown Burbank. It's laughing. Yeah, they ain't laughing. They got a 10.25 was the old rate. They now got a 10.5. It's the new rate. Campbell, Capitolo, Carson, Cathedral City, Chico, Cloverdale, Clovis, Commerce, Compton, Cotati, whatever, Covina, Cudahy, Culver City, Davis, Desert Hot Springs, Dixon, Downey. Oh, Dixon's on the way up by the university up there near Sacramento, before Sacramento. Downey, Duarte, El Monte, Escalon, Escondido, Eureka, Ferndale, Fontana, Fort Bragg, Fortuna, Gardena, Glendale, Glendora, Half Moon Bay, Hanford, Hawaiian Gardens, Hawthorne, Healdsburg, Huntington Park, Inglewood, Urbandale, La, Gardena, Flint Ridge, La Habra, Ponte, Laverne, Lafayette, Lakewood, Lancaster, Lawndale, Lemoore. Oh, Lemoore out in the middle of nowhere. Okay, they rose they rose theirs a full percentage point from 7.25 to 8.25. Livingston, Long Beach, Linwood, Malibu, Manhattan Beach, Manteca. That's going to affect my my nephew. Yeah, they're now at 9. Maricopa, Mill Valley, Monterey Park, Moreno Valley, Napa, Norwalk, Novato, Oroville, Palm Desert, Palmdale, Paramount, Pasadena, Petaluma, Pico Riviera, Pinole, Pismo Beach, and a lot of these are in Northern California, but I know a lot are down in Southern California. Some are in the San Francisco Bay Area. Some of them are between, either side of Los Angeles County spreading out. Pomona, Rio Del, Rio Vista, Roanoke Park, San Fernando, San Gabriel, San Marcos, San Ramon, Santa Barbara, Santa Fe Springs, Santa Monica, San Paula, Santa Rosa, Seal Beach, Sebastopol, Sierra Madre, Signal Hill, Sonoma, South El Monte, Southgate, South Pasadena, Suisun City, not Suzanne, Suisun City. I know that's right across the bay from me. Torrance, Trinidad, Vernon, West Hollywood, West Sacramento, Whittier, Willows, Winters, Eureka, Calopa, Apple Valley, Paradise, and Truckee. So, Steve, if you shop any of those, sales tax went up. A lot of places that I'm looking at it went up anywhere from 3/4 to 1. Let's see if I got anything higher than 1% sales tax increase for the cities. No, I don't see anything over 1%. There's a lot of 1% though. So not only did the like down there's the county of Los Angeles, but if any of these cities are in the county of Los Angeles, not only did they go up the percentage that Los Angeles went up, which was, go back up here to the top. It doesn't say. But then they had their own city sales tax for the city on top of that go up. And CP is here. Some of those cities I never went to, so I never even worried about. Never even heard of some of those cities before. Glendale, Tahunga, Sun Valley, Burbank. That was my stop in the area. La Crescenta. That was where I was. Yeah, I wasn't out in a lot of these other ones. Oh, Steve's lucked out. He's in Ventura County. Woohoo! He only has. His city may or may not have been in there. All right, let me get rid of that. But you could expect sale taxes going up in other cities as well across the nation, and counties doing the same BS. All right. California's real ID deadline could ruin your travel plans. Ain't gonna ruin mine because I don't need it. Let's see, from the Epic Newsroom, Washington has more cards than Beijing. Let's take a look at that one. What does it say here? Okay. They're talking about tariff cards because, so basically, stuff coming in from China is down in the below 5% tariffs on it for most of it. Our stuff going over there is 34%. Shit, we've been paying 30. We've been getting charged. Our company's been getting charged at 34% to do to sell stuff over there, and they're only charging. And we're only charging 2.5%, 3% for their companies to sell over here. Yeah, so yeah, we need to say enough of this bullpucky and get it back on a playing level field. See, Trump this was on the 9th, which is yesterday. Trump announces a 90-day pause on tariffs with one major exception. What is that major exception? What could it be? Hang on. I'm going to get a cough drop here. Heavy duty one. Actually, it's a throat. It's a soothe my throat, help do it. All right. And Nuisance is trying to pull some some state-only exemptions on it. However, the state cannot do exemptions on what the federal government passes. And so Newsom's going to find himself in federal court. Anyways, let's see. Facing global market meltdown, President Trump on Wednesday abruptly gave most nations 90 days buffer on taxes, but he raised his tax rate on Chinese imports to 125%. Yes, time to make a lot of that money back. And of course, iPhone was flying all their iPhones instead of coming across on cargo ships. They had 747 cargo planes flying iPhones in to beat the implementation of the tariffs. I think it's about time to get rid of those. Oh, on a side note, okay, I saw and did I save that or not? I didn't save it. Dang it. The guy was talking about how the tariffs are working and stuff, and did a great demonstration. He held up a U.S.-made lighter. I'm not saying it was that big Z, but you could tell it was. And he goes, all sales from this stays here in the United States. All profits from it. And he goes, the average price on these are $25. Now, China sends in knockoffs, even with the tariffs that are currently on them. Theirs only cost $20. So everyone's buying the $20 as opposed to the $25 ones because, hey, it's cheaper, man. I can save $5. Well, now that the price is going up on the ones from China dramatically, the ones here and the things on the money from China, only 5% of the money stayed here to the sellers here in the U.S. The other $15 went back to China. So now, the tariffs going up, raising it up, and now the U.S.-made lighters are going to be like a third less than the Chinese-made ones, and they're better quality, and they're U.S.-made, and all the money stays here in America. And he goes, yeah, there's going to be some hardships at first and stuff, but it's what's going to happen is this company's going to start selling a whole bunch more lighters, which means they're going to have to hire more employees and pay more American citizens to work in their factory, and that's going to be more money going out to the American economy. That's the whole thing about tariffs. All right. Tammy Harder's here. Amazon just canceled some orders from you know where. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So anyways, China's getting slapped with 125% tariffs because for the last, I don't know how long, they've been charging us 34% compared to 2.5%. And it is, so we need to catch that back up and make the money back. Prepper 101, welcome. All right, let's go over here. I think I got, okay. And, all right. All right, Steve, you got to go to work on this one, Steve. Let me get in. This was an article from on American Online that Kaylin forwarded to me. And it is California lawmakers announce a ballot initiative for voter ID in California. All right. So after the bill in the legislature, they're putting it out to the people to vote on it. Of course, then they're going to have to take away all the voting rights of all those illegal aliens so it can actually pass. A bill requiring ID and proof of citizenship to register to vote was rejected by California lawmakers Wednesday, namely because the demon rats go, oh, we're going to lose all our votes so we will no longer have control of California. And so Carl DeMario, a Republican from San Diego, announced he plans to launch a campaign to qualify his proposal as a statewide ballot initiative for 2026 election. DeMario described his proposal as a nonpartisan issue when it came before the Assembly Committee on Elections Wednesday morning. The bill failed on a party line vote of 3-2 over concerns from opponents that it would require that more requirements would disenfranchise eligible voters. No, it's not. It won't. It's no, it won't. And said it's embroidered in false claims that California elections are not secure. Oh, the hell they're not secure. They are not secure in any way, shape, or form. Not with the number of arrests that were made. Oh, well. Anyways, I'm going to go back here. And the last one here. 125,000 California jobs on the line as trade war with China threatens these California industries. You mean these California importers? It's not an industry. They're not making crap. They're just importing and reselling crap. And it's crap material. Yeah, China is California's third largest export market for goods, and the number one importer from China. Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, yeah. So that stuff's bouncing back and forth. Then, of course, the wing nuts are blowing everything up way out of proportion because they know by the time the data gets in and say, oh, you guys were lying out loud through a bullhorn, and you weren't lying through your hat. You were lying through a bullhorn about what it is, the numbers and stuff. And so, yeah. All right, let me go take that back. Come on. There we go. All right, so that is the news that I have here. Oh, man. Although I have a boatload of stuff coming up in my indoor garden area, I almost wish I had gone ahead and ordered. Here comes Mark. Ordered bigger pots, some more of the 6-inch pots, and another of those. Picked up another one of those 4-foot by 72-inch. Was it? Yeah, 72-inch 6-shelf things from Sam's Club, and ordered some more grow lights. Because the squash plants, which were this big last Saturday, are now, we were like, holy crap, I'm trying to separate them. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to get mine off the shelf here soon. I got 3, 6, 9 pots of 3 each for my spaghetti squash. They all but like 2 germinated, and now they're like 6 inches high and leggy. I got to turn a small fan on in the room there to get them to strengthen up the stems a little bit.
Yeah, I got to turn the fan on too for mine. especially for some of the tomatoes are getting leggier than anything else.
Oh yeah, that happened to me last year. All my tomatoes and peppers got super leggy.
Steve, are you going as an adult chaperone or what? I can't remember, but other besides the scout, besides the scoutmaster and the assistant scoutmasters, are you going as one of the extra parents to help rodeoing those animals called feral cat scouts?
Oh yeah, you forgot to hit that one. Postage stamps are going up stupid, all because we've been subsidizing the post office, and they still can't make money. But don't worry, they get great lifetime benefits when they retire after 40 years of.
No. After 20 years.
Oh, 20. Yeah, of course. We got to pay for that too. It's going to be cheaper to put a bunch of postcards in a FedEx envelope and ship it FedEx ground here soon.
Yeah, sort of. And that's the thing is though, with the prices going up on the foreign stuff, so it's higher than American made. Now everybody's going to be buying American made, and there's going to be a supply and demand issue where the manufacturers are going to have to hire more people, American, to produce American made products, which are higher quality than what's coming in from China anyways.
Oh, we'll have to work that out. That's not going to happen overnight. That's going to take a little bit, but
yeah.
There's going to be a whole lot of migrant workers that won't be here anymore too. So there's that.
Yeah.
Now we got to teach our kids STEM stuff in high school so they know how to hammer a nail and turn a wrench and things like that instead of just having to go to college and get a degree in how to go to college.
Oh, speaking of which, hang on here. Hang on. I gotta share this one here. Let's see here. All right. This is in the middle of the series, so hang on a second here. Let me get this. I got to get this straightened out so it all looks right. View, details.
Crap, there's probably going to be a whole bunch of FedEx delivery jobs opening up here soon. More stuff is going to be going that than U.S. postal delivery for packages.
Yeah. Okay, view, extra large. There we go. All right. That's in the middle, but I'm going to start off with this one. I thought this one here was rather good and funny. Here we go. Dear Ghost, if you can move stuff around and flicker lights, and you can use a mop.
It's too late to send you this one. My friend sent me one, said, statistics show that women spend more time wondering about what men are thinking than men actually spend thinking.
Oh, yeah.
I like that one.
Yeah. All right, let me hang on. Let me make this one bigger. In a world full of Taylor Swifts, be a Carrie Underwood.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got to blow this one up. Hang on. Forget about the zombie apocalypse that'll never come. Worry about the idiot apocalypse that is already upon us. Oh yeah, so yeah, it is. Seeing some of the posts on Facebook and some of the reels people are putting out there crying. Oh, I can't believe they're doing this. Oh, we need to stop them. Elon was never elected. No, neither was Fauci or all those guys. And wait a minute, Elon hasn't killed anybody. Fauci has caused the death of several 100,000.
That we know.
That's been documented.
That we know of.
That we know of. Yeah, that we know of. Numbers are rising.
Oh, I like another one my friend sent me and said, once I became a parent, I finally understood the scene where Yoda gets so tired of answering Luke's questions, he just dies.
All right.
Degrees of reality.
This one's called Degrees of Reality. I think it's more. It should be the reality of degrees. First upper left. It's going to be kind of hard for you to see it there. It's 4 years, 120,000 in debt, but I'm ready to chase my dream job. All right, remember, dream job. 3 months later, welcome to Bean Machine. What can I get you? Down in the left bottom. Wow, another contract. Guess the family will take that Alaskan vacation trip this year. Back. I wrote a 40-page thesis on the postmodern vegetarianism for this. Useless degrees.
Yeah.
Such as the one my son-in-law got. Yeah, he couldn't make it to the labs his final year to get his degree, so he just got a general ed degree from a 4-year university. That doesn't mean squat. All right, next one here.
I've seen that one.
All you cat lovers, Kaylin, this is the new cat house you got to get. There's the cat in that window there. I've been sending my nephew, my cousin's son, so he's not really a nephew, he's a cousin nephew. All sorts of cat memes and stuff. And he finally he replies back with laughing and stuff like that, whatever. The one I sent him yesterday, the phone is down on the floor looking out, and the cat comes around the corner, looks around, sees the phone, goes right up to him, gets its face right in the phone, and it starts going meow meow meow, and then the text says, "It's been 5 minutes since I've seen any loving. I'd be more loving."
Yeah. Been 5
minutes. And John replied, "That's the cat I have."
Yeah.
Did Gil say that he's a Swiftie?
You like Taylor Swift? Oh, how sweet.
No, I don't like Taylor Swift. I used to like Taylor Swift when she was, the first couple of years after America's Got Talent, and then she took off her mask and showed that she turned off her artificial intelligence unit and showed really how stupid she was.
Well, she needs to
attention, Democrats. Don't worry, the zombies are looking for brains. You're safe. I so want to be able to put that, figure out what change the format of it. So when some of these ones are doing, I can put it into the comments on their reels. Yeah. And this is what happened to a train left overnight in Chicago. Let me make that bigger for you. Whoop, too far. Wrong way. Down here. This button down here. There we go. This is what happened. Up here, Shadow. Sorry, I didn't see you down there, Shadow.
There he is.
So this is just so funny. And it's not just Chicago. There's a couple other cities back east that would definitely qualify for this.
Yeah, Baltimore.
New York.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hey, my wife told me to do the dishes last night. I said I can't. Trump banned men from women's sports.
How fast were you running?
I was actually, the door was just about to slam as I was crossing the front yard.
There is I can't remember the name of the channel. When I see it, I know it. I watch this stuff. It's absolutely hilarious. And she'll make a comment, and he'll come back with the most derogatory comment, turn around and stroll away as the music plays. as I walk through the valley of the shadow of death. And she throws whatever's around. And they have some rubber frying pans, soda cans. They look like a regular soda can, but it's rubber. So when it hits him, it doesn't hurt him. And she just winging these things at him. And of course, all the lefties were like, oh, that's not funny. Spousal abuse is not funny. And all the guys are saying, hey, we're the men. We're the ones being abused. We think that's funny as hell. Here's the way the guy kind of he's walking, towards with the camera, it's just, hey, it's just so funny. They do it just great. What I think is some states ought to be filing lawsuits against them, both criminal and civil, and demanding to get compensation for their states and get him fined. And that when he gets a speaking engagement, like they would get it all for many speaking engagements he does. So I got anything else after that? Oh yeah, I got one over here. Okay, here we go. So Canada, sorry, Red Dawn 3 is taking place in Canada, not the United States. It's called Blue Dawn, as all the Democrats flee the Dodge, Democrats fleeing Doge, whatever, invade Canada to get away before they get arrested. And that's the one I had from last week, or last Saturday, rather. Okay, let me go ahead and close that and see if there's anything else around here that needs to go on there. No. Oh, yeah, there is another one here. Yeah, there's a couple more. So there's 3 more here I need to add to you guys. I got to see if I can get this to work right here. I got to get this one. I got to stage this one just right to make it work. Terry, quick, make a wish. I wish for 1,000 more wishes. I'm sorry. I found that one very funny. What's the next one here?
Yeah. That's not funny. That's true. Yeah.
That's very true. And the next one here. Yeah, for those that can't read it, you don't understand. I want to get rid of it to help protect you. And the rabbit's like, yeah, right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm sorry, but the Second Amendment is holding you in check.
So any of you out there deciding to rewrite your resume, just remember this one simple fact. No one can prove that you were never a regional manager for Radio Shack or Toys R Us.
One of the guys I worked with at Homeland Security goes, hey, your position you had, and it's now given it to the regional special agent charges for the 9 regions of the United States. So you can change your resume to you were the senior regional special agent in charge for Homeland Security.
Cool.
It's like, no. It wasn't it wasn't part, even though most of the other crap they do, I was doing anyways, but no. But yeah. So I had more peppers come up. So I now have 7 of the spicy sweet peppers. I got 6 of the California Dream bell peppers. I have 11, 12, 13 cantaloupe coming up. All the seeds of the cantaloupe, I had 100% germination, and these seeds are 3 or 4 years old.
Nice.
They were locally grown, and April gave us a bunch of cantaloupes, and I harvested the seeds from them. I got one of those Newman's Own salsa jars that's half full of cantaloupe seeds. So I got seeds for. So now I got to date that one, and any seeds I harvest this year go into another jar that will be dated. And so hopefully next year I'll plant all the ones I have left over this year I'll plant those next year, and the ones I harvest this year will be for future years. But the grandsons will go through those. Oh, dang it! Okay, well, it's a good thing I got those 4 more trays to put all the 4-inch cups into yesterday. I need to get a bunch of the green honeydew melons going that I got from M.I. Gardner.
You better get your watering system up to its top level.
Well, anything I plant across the street, I just take the 3-inch pump over there, stick the suction hose down into the one of the pump pits I built, drop it in there, and run a pipe out into the field where I'm going to plant them at, and just flood irrigate was what that field was designed for anyways, and start flood irrigating that. But around here, I'm getting more circle hoses, so I'll plant all the pumpkins, the squash, the watermelons, the cantaloupe, the honeydew in straight lines, and run the soaker hose 2 inches off the stem.
Oh, cool.
And that way it's on a timer, and it waters once in the morning, once in the evening, and I'll probably have it doing half an hour, unless they when it start getting really big and stuff, then I may crank it up to an hour. But all right, Steve got the bag packed. Is that just your kids, or are you going too?
He said he was going.
You're going? All right. You get bonus points for an involved dad. I tell you, as a scoutmaster,
earlier, where you been?
I was still going over pictures and stuff when he said that. I missed a bunch of stuff. As a scoutmaster, we loved involved parents. Now, what's funny is we had a lot of female parents come up there. Not a problem. The female parents shared, 2 to a tent, or to the tent cabins, and they had clipboards with a bunch of the scouts' merit badges they were working, which period they were working, and everything on it, and they'd be going around looking to see if scouts were ducking out on their merit badge classes. Usually, they found their own kids ducking out, which was great. Oh, you're not staying overnight? Oh man, I tell you, I so want to find out which parents sent their kids to school sick, and go get my paintball gun, and I can order on Amazon some good CN, and CS Capsium paint. All these are paintballs with powder. They're all listed for sale on Amazon, and get some here, and then go find them. Surprise! Oh, have you seen any of those videos out there?
Which ones?
Usually they're shorts here on YouTube. They're shorts are now 3 minutes, so they're getting longer. But depending on how many followers they have on Facebook, I've seen one of the reels that was 5 minutes long on Facebook. I wish I had that many followers on Facebook.
Yeah, you should look up. I got looped into a bunch of shorts every now and then. I'll start watching it, and all of a sudden 3 hours goes by. There was a study. Somebody did a study about shorts and dopamine.
Yeah. Anyways,
there's no commercials, so they're not making any money on that.
Now I forgot what I was going to say about the one I saw.
Sorry.
Trying to go backwards here and think what it was that I saw that I wanted to mention about. Oh, shoot. Can't remember what it is. Dang. Was it scout camping? Oh, I know what Steve needs. Hang on a second here. Amazon. It's what I have to sleep on. And Steve, you would love this. It makes a great emergency tent sleeping in the backyard thing too. So let's go here and do.
It's a 20-foot travel trailer.
No. Got to go back here. I didn't type in cotton. Typed in. Great. All right, there's one of it. So I need to change that to Teton. I got these in California. No, but just bringing up the pads. It's not bringing up the. Hang on, let me open this one here up. Is this the? Yes. Okay, so Steve, this is what I got. Of course, mine is tan, matches the pad that goes on it. But this is 55.5 inches long, 35.5 inches wide. Okay.
55 inches long? You're short.
No. 85.5 inches long, 35.5 inches wide. All right. If you put two of them together, you almost got a king size bed. All right. And what I got to go on this thing is this thing here, 82 by 38 inches Teton. There we go. Look at that sucker, rolls up tight. You open up the valve and it goes, sucks all the air back in and expands up, nice and thick, and you seal it out to 2.5 inches thick.
Self-inflating air mattress.
Yes, super self-inflating. Oh, I tell you, man, after I got the big one, my wife got the 30-inch wide one. She said she didn't need the long one like I got. But I got the extra large pad, and it's absolutely getting up in the morning. It's like, oh, I can sit up and put my feet over the edge just like I'm in a bed. When I got it, it was not that expensive. Yeah. So let me see here. View order. So the pad is $148 now. Actually, it's still the same price. The pad did not go up. It's high quality, made in America, not imported from across the sea. And
the cot's $150. It's like $300 for a good night's sleep. Jeez.
But I was camping with the scouts at least 1 week in the month. Friday night, Saturday night, and coming back Sunday afternoon. And then during the summertime, I would be camping a whole friggin' week with them besides going to scout camp with them. So, yeah. So my wife and I each have one. Mine is bigger, and we're not going anywhere else on that. Oh, man. Okay, not that one.
Yeah, Steve said he'd rather row home and stay in his bed.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember what vehicle Steve has. Is it a Yukon or something like that? If it's something where you can fold the seats down and have full length inside, all you need is a inflating mattress pad, or you just shove a whole mattress in there. We did that once. My wife and I did that once. We had extra twin mattresses. We had an 8-person tent. We set it up, laid a bunch of those Harbor Freight moving pads down on the floor. Brought the mattresses in, laid them down and stuff. First night, okay, we rolled over. Yeah, got on our knees and worked ourselves standing up. Next time it was harder rolling over to get up. The next, I don't think it was the next year. I think like 3 months later, we bought the cots, because those cots are up. Does it have a measurement here on it?
Yeah, you showed that. They were like 30 by.
No, I'm looking for how high it is off the floor.
Oh, probably like 16 inches.
Yeah, probably something like that.
That still
there's the cots. How big the cots are standing on end.
That's a big cot.
Oh, I tell you, man, you need it when you got a pillow on there, and yeah.
That guy also looks like he's only about 5'8", so
yeah.
My pillow would be on the floor at 6'3".
Yeah. Oh, the roll-up pad for that has sewn on it a pillow pocket. So you stuff your pillow in the pocket there, and it doesn't push off.
No, just pushes me off. Now my feet are hanging off the other end of the bed. I have that problem.
Yeah.
Yeah,
my wife still has her stuff down there in California in case they got to do a hurry bug out. I said, hey, you don't need to worry about having it all there. If you're doing a hurry bug out, all you need is just a roll-up pad. You ain't gonna want the to mess around with the cot. You might as well send the cot up here, and that way you and the boys can take down the tent real quick. And if you have to spend the night along the road somewhere, back road, and keep on trucking. DuckDuckGo, gaming. Jeez.
I'll be breaking out my old Coleman cots here, and I bought a new tent at Ollie's because the tents I have are, 3-man on the ground tents, and I'm like, nope, I'm done with the on the ground crap. So I picked up a Coleman. It's 6 foot high. It's 8 by 10 for me and my buddy to go out to the Food Independence show. Campground.
Not 2024, but 2023 September. My wife picked up, was it from Walmart or was it from Sam's Club? Another 8-person tent on clearance for $50.
Yeah, I got mine for $64. And it's all Coleman closeout stuff. They have all kinds of tents. I'm like, I even bought one of the, it was a Coleman Easy Up, and the bag has wheels. It's a 12 by 12.
Yeah.
It was $90, and I had a 15% off coupon. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, this is an Easy Up because she wants to be able to put it up by herself.
Yeah.
But it's like, all right, that 8-person tent, you're gonna have boys with you. I guarantee you're gonna have boys with you if you're evacing. But like my youngest son said, yeah, we'll have a big one. Well, most of us will be in the big one, but we'll have a couple other smaller tents set up, quickie pop-ups, and just toss some gear in there, so it looks like there's more people in the in our little campground than there are. optional.
Yeah.
The Mount Diablo Silverado Council, 25 years ago now, maybe more, went back to Jamboree, and they bought brand new for all the scouts that are going, these military style cots that up about this far off the ground, and you put the things together, and it has this funky leg, heavy duty, like 1/4-inch steel or 3/8-inch steel spring loaded bracket. You got to squish it together, put it in that one, and you got to get it in that one. It goes twink, it keeps it wide, and it's got 3 of those on it. And all right, so the council bought them, and whoever was there with them on the day they were packing up, packed all the tarps in the bottom of the trailer, and had everything set out outside by the trailer, getting ready to load up, and it started raining. And they already loaded a bunch of gear on top of the tarps. 3/4 of those had some mold on them.
I'll bet.
And being cotton, they all shrank. So putting them together was really hard. And when we used them for NYLT, this was about 18 years later. One of the youth leaders and instructors put one together and goes, "Great!" And he went and flopped on it,
ripped right through.
Went into the other. Bam! He hit the bottom of the cabin floor, just like, ow! You don't jump on these.
No. Yeah, I'll be back in a sec.
Anyways, right after that, the council said, "All right, we're throwing them away. Anybody want them?" Nobody raised their hand. I said, I'll dispose of them for you. So I got 10 of those that my grandsons can sleep on.
That's good.
Yeah, it takes 3 men and a boy to put it together, but once it's together, it's perfect size for the boys to have extra room and stuff on there. Just got to tell them no jumping. Oh. So did Steve say is he going live?
No,
well, that's probably going to be Saturday. That's Saturday. I was right. That's Saturday. So that'll be after mine, which is after yours. Last week I was screwed up. I was still thinking there was only 1 hour between mine and yours.
Yeah.
I didn't realize. I forgot that you were back on. You went on daylight savings time, so there was 2 hours between yours and mine. And I'm looking. I go, what? What? Oh man, I'm an idiot.
Well, it's a mess because you change time before we do.
Yeah, that's the demon rats trying to control us, and they're trying to get the W to say, oh, it's better for people's health to be on it all the time, which it's not. I'm sorry, Mother Nature set the time. That's what our bodies are attuned to. Yeah. All right. So Tammy said, "Rappel give you walk around cranking your neck." Yes, I went and got one. Let me go in here and put up what I got something. Oh man, I tell you, I just love this thing. I got a 2-pack of these. This is queen size. Pure down goose feathers, 2-pack, queen size, $45.
That's a good price.
That is a good price. Oh, and guess what? They got a 15% coupon right now. So that would be about $7 off.
Yeah, that makes the price
That's
even
nice.
better.
$37, yeah. So yeah. Oh, so yeah, what the heck? So if anybody wants to check this out, there it is. There's the link for it. Oh, oh man. Yeah, in an hour I got to go take another Sudafed, and then and a Mucinex DM, so I can get at least 4 hours of sleep tonight. Then I get up and I take another Sudafed, because the DM is a 12 hours. Sudafed's only 4 hours. Then I take another one, come in here, do about half hour's work on the computer, take it. By the time I get back in after half hour work on the computer, I'm ready to crash out again.
Yeah. 4 hours of sleep is not optimal.
No, yeah. I got about 4 hours last night. I was up till 4 a.m. and wife was working the next day, so I kind of left her alone so she'd get a good night's sleep, and went to bed, woke up at 8, and I've been a wreck all day. I was off today. I'm working tomorrow. I'm working Saturday. So if I'm on your show, Shadow, I might be just working while driving.
Yeah.
Yeah, so his avatar is going to be the camera showing forward as he drives down the road.
Yeah. I just got to get my phone to work with StreamYard.
Yeah. Yeah, that's when you practice ahead of time, and basically you set up a StreamYard test that doesn't go to YouTube, and you just type that link into it and get it so it works, and then then it's saved, or you have StreamYard saved on your phone. Then you just need to type in the last little bit after the .com/ and the letters and numbers. Type that in to get in there to it.
He just sends me a link. I just click on that. It'll open up.
Yeah. All right. I need to change this around. Yeah, I was so wiped out at 6 o'clock. I called the mayor and said, "Hey, sorry, we're not going to be able to record it this time. I am sick." He goes, "Stay in bed." All right, get this going here. So coming up here, there's some interesting stuff coming up here. Tomorrow night, for Camp Patton Family Compound, is repair your garden tools. It's more just repair, but it's repair stuff, oil the handle, sharpen the edges on the shovel, straighten out the rakes, whatever you need to do. Make sure everything's ready for this garden season. Saturday, first at noon Eastern time, is Shadow Scout Sweep. And I forgot to bring that up. His topic has to be
like 2 or 1 or 3.
For if it's 12 there, if it's noon, no. Is that right? Noon? No, it's 2 o'clock. It's 2 o'clock Eastern time, 12 o'clock my time.
Yeah, 2 o'clock. I've been doing it for a long time. I know it's 2 o'clock.
Yeah, it's 2 o'clock Eastern, 12 o'clock Mountain time. And it's not showing up.
And 1 p.m.
What's the topic?
The topic is how to be a shadow, stealth tactics, and using path.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you right now, I have an objection to path because it says 4 routes. No, try making that 12 routes. Seriously, because when the plan meets contact with the enemy or the crazy citizenry, it goes out the window. Captain Cold, Snart from the Flash TV show. Write the plan, something to the plan. The plan falls apart. Throw the plan away. So, all right. So that's on, because I have like even just normal times going into Idaho Falls. All right. Am I going to do do my primary route 1, primary route 2, or primary route 3? And I take different primary routes because I want to make sure I know what's going on those routes all the time. so that if I have an emergency, I can say, okay, this one I'm not taking an emergency. I'm going to go over and take the next road over or whatever. All right, so that's at 2 Eastern time for Shadow. Then at 6 o'clock, no, that's 8 o'clock Eastern, 6 o'clock Mountain Time is Survival Saturday. And the event for Survival Saturday is after the local mega disaster. What are your plans? And that one, still looking for some more input on, our area is this. This is going to be the mega disaster. What do we do? Let's talk about that. And that's what we're going to do for those that email me a suggestion for that. Now, the email's in the bottom of the description here, and that's what we're going to talk about. Local mega disasters, not just a hurricane. We're talking a new class hurricane that just hits one state or hits 2 states, or the
California
New Madrid decides to go with a 10.7 earthquake, or tornadoes show up in Nevada and take out southern Nevada, head down towards LA. What was that movie?
Twister?
No. Independence Day. Where I think it was Independence Day, where all of a sudden tornadoes show up in LA because all the atmospheric changes from the over, and the one guy's there and he's going, "Oh, mama!" as the car from up in front flips and lands right on him. All right, Monday on Camp Patton Family Compound is, what does quote not approved unquote really mean? And so we're going to talk about that. And we're not going to be giving out any medical advice. We're talking about canning and what not approved really means.
Hopefully Tammy will be feeling better.
Yeah, I hope so too. Tuesday, tax day. Time to bug out. No, it's not time to bug out for tax day. It's Tuesday is tax day, but the topic is don't bug out for these events. And several years back, we had people saying, "Oh, if this happens, you need to bug out." And what happened? That happened, and they didn't bug out. They just stopped posting videos because they got themselves exposed. All right, and then of course we're up to the next midnight ride. All right. Yeah, lawnmower, rotor tiller, any powered garden, yard maintenance equipment, even if it's a powered weed whacker, two-stroke thing. Make sure you guys have the spark plugs and stuff for that too.
Or learn how to clean a spark plug and re-gap it. And
yeah,
I've had lawnmowers with spark plugs in them for 15 years. I never changed. Yeah. Lucky I changed the oil twice. They still ran fine. I just kept it topped off.
Yeah. All right, folks. We're going to wrap it up here now. And I'm just going to give you one piece of advice. Learn a new skill every month and make it a useful skill that you can earn money or food with, or process food with,
or stay alive.
Yeah. Yeah. Because if you make yourself useful with a skill that nobody else has, guess what? Supply and demand for that skill. All right, everyone. Take care, and we will see you tomorrow on Camp Patton Family Compound, and then Saturday on Shadow Scout Suite, first at 2 o'clock Eastern.
All right. Have a good night.
All right. Have a good night or good morning.